Alright, what is good, everybody? We are here with another video. Um, I have not posted an actual video in a while, I'm not even gonna lie, but we got us a computer, man. We got us a computer, a laptop, so now we can really actually look at the charts and not have to do it from like a phone, like how I was doing before. But I just want to give an update that I am actually currently taking another challenge. I failed that challenge that I was making videos about. And I ain't gonna lie, like for a little bit, I was like a little embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, damn, like I lost that shit. I was talking all this stuff on YouTube and things like that, but that's just a part of the game. I mean, trading, you're gonna lose some trades and stuff like that. And the reasons why I lost was solely due to stuff that I could have controlled. So, but I just want to let y'all know that I did lose that challenge that I was just recently doing. I got me another challenge, and excuse me. I got me another challenge, and I'm up at 877 right now. So I just need to get to 3K, and then we'll be funded. But on this one, I really don't care about it. I'm just trading. If I don't see a trade, I don't take it. If it's not something that I feel like is going to benefit me in the moment, I'm not going to take it. I'm going to literally take my time on this one. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to go slow, and the further, not further, but the closer I get to my goal, closer I get to the 3K goal that they have me going for, I'm going to get more and more patient. I'm going to be more and more lenient, more and more, what's the words, considerate of there's a possibility that I could lose, because that's what usually happens to me is I take a trade. Well, I'll be in the challenge, I'll be passing the challenge, I'll be, you know what I'm saying, I'll be doing good, and I'll be almost done with it, and I'll get to that last part, and that's when I start rushing, I start having anxiety, I start being impatient, and it just causes a lot of turmoil for me when I start getting closer. So I just have to be more patient. But let's get into the video, man. Too much talking. But this was Friday's trade that I took going into Friday. Now I actually woke up a little bit late, so I was supposed to be up at 9:30. I didn't wake up until about like 12 something. So I kind of waited. I don't know if I waited until 1:30 exactly. I took the trade somewhere up in here, so it might have been. Let me see. I took it as it came above here and tapped into this order block right here, and that was about 118. So it was a little bit before 130. Now um, I took this trade because one, we had this 1 hour's BISI that we were already looking at, and I was like, okay. Actually, I don't think it was a 1 hour, it's a 30 minute. That's what it's 30 minute. Yeah, 30 minute fair value gap right here. And so I was okay. Like price could price could potentially bounce off of this area. So I go down to my lower time frames, and I go down to primarily the one. That's where I like to function at. So I can go down to the 1 minute time frame, and I see how price came, and it took out this sell side right here. So we took out this sell side, and then we got price touching into what also we talk about, that 30-minute fair value gap, and then it came up above these two candles right here, these two downhole candles, which makes this an order block. And as it did that, which also we have an order block on, I think it's a three. Is it the 3 minute or is it the 5 minute? Yes, the 5. So we got that order block from the 5. So we have like multiple order blocks within order blocks. You know what I'm saying? And so I knew that, okay, since price is already been going up, you know what I'm saying, we can expect to see price go up again after this retracement. But not just because it's going up, but because we have narrative, we have bias behind our trade. So I have the BISI, which is one confirmation. It took out sell side, which is another confirmation. Then it came and it closed above this order block, and then it retested off of it. Now this is at this area. This is where you're going to have to really like have that trust that it's going to play out, because these type of trades are scary as hell, because you don't know when they're going to drop. You don't know when they're going to drop, when they're going to, you know what I'm saying, decide like, okay, we're not going up anymore, because NASDAQ has been going up for a while. We had some a couple drops here and there, but I mean, it's just been going up. And so for the next trade that I took, this trade was more so like it wasn't like, it was one of those trades where it's just like, oh, like I can tell that, okay, this is so simple. But I used to get tripped up on trades like this because I used to be thinking like, oh, we're about to sell because we've been going up for so long. We've been going up for so long. Ain't no way it's about to just keep going up. And so, sometimes the market, sometimes you gotta believe that the market can keep going. Like, you gotta have that faith. Like, you gotta understand that there's a possibility that this market can keep going and going and going. Because sometimes you can see the market going and it's like, damn, this motherfucker's pushing. But you're not. You kind of like take the buys out of the question now because you think that it's not going to be able to keep going. You're going to need some type of huge retracement, you feel like. But sometimes it's not that. That's not really the case. Now on this trade, we take our fib and we go from the low to the high. We had price coming into a discount. Now, I was thinking about a sale for a little while, but like I said, I was just like, I have a feeling that this is just one of those trades where you just have to follow the trend, where you just have to follow what the market's been doing. And I was correct. You know what I'm saying? I happened to be correct on this trade, but I also had things in place as well. I didn't just take it just because it was going. I took it because, first of all, we had a fair value gap. And I'm about to move this out the way just real quick, or at least hide it. Can I hide this? How do you hide this shit? Okay, so we got that fair value gap right up in here. And so I was like, okay, we got the retracement into the fair value gap, and we're coming into a discount. We've already been going up for the day. My bias for the day, the narrative and the bias for the day seems like it's bullish. So I'm not going to try and go against what the market is showing me, because I used to do that. I used to think that, okay, I'm about to get in for the sale because we've been buying for too long. People are going to start selling off their money, and people are going to the retail's going to start trying to buy. But sometimes you just have to be able to understand, like, hey, this is buying. It's literally telling me it's screaming buys. But I went into it, I seen that 15-minute fair value gap, and then I went down to the lower time frames, and I seen how price had this uh, swing high, you know what I'm saying? And we have these like down these last two candles. How am I trying to say this? These two down candles that was consecutive. So then we got price coming and breaking above that, and then we got that retracement onto this area up in here. I got in, price kind of came down a little bit, put me in drawdown, but ultimately it went up to TP. I ended up actually taking it somewhere, I think right up in here. I didn't even get the full TP, but those were the two trades that I took today, and I hope that you guys learned something valuable from that. And if you want to learn how to trade, just go to ICT's page on YouTube and learn the 2022 model. Everything that I really showed you today was pretty much from the 2022 model. That's pretty much that's my basis. That's my structure to what everything I do. I do everything through the 2022 model, but I may add order blocks or rejection blocks, or volume imbalances and things like that into the fold to be able to take trades. So like I say, when it comes to a higher time frame BISI, like a 1 hour, I don't automatically just jump in. I don't just get in when it touches it. I need to see on the 1 minute time frame a 2022 displacement to happen, or for an order block to show up in the area where I'm anticipating some type of move off of. That's the key that I've found that has helped me a lot with finding out and just being able to know, or not even know, but just having a type of plan to be able to, like, for instance, because you just don't know if this thing could just bust through this fair value gap and make it into an inversion fair value gap. So that's why it's important that's why I have that in place, because I need to see some type of displacement off of this area with a fair value gap coming off of that area, and then I'll take it or like I said here, an order block, I'll take it, and a lot of times I win. So that's the video. I hope y'all enjoyed. Like I said, please like, please comment, please share this video so that we can get out to more traders and that they can see what I'm doing over here.